Namaskar, good morning. A very warm welcome to all my dear viewers. I'm Nupur Kulshresht and I'm joining you today with a very important topic that is very relevant to all of us. Yes, so we'll talk about a very important topic and you are currently watching us on eVidya channel number 1 to 12 and this is our live interactive session and you can also watch us on our YouTube channel, that is NCERT official. And today, on the occasion of Safer Internet Day, CIET is organizing a significant event, a panel discussion in collaboration with I4C, the Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center, a part of the Ministry of Home Affairs dedicated to dealing with cybercrime in India. And also, I would like to mention more about I4C. Its primary focus lies in fostering improved coordination among law enforcement agencies, bolstering the nation's capacity to combat cybercrimes and elevating citizen satisfaction levels. Established in 2018, I4C serves as a vital hub, intensifying efforts to counter cybercrimes against vulnerable groups such as women and children, streamlining complaint filing procedures, functioning as an early warning mechanism, fostering public awareness and facilitating the capacity building of law enforcement personnel. Its overarching vision is to cultivate a safer cyber landscape for Indian citizens, while its mission centers on the creation of a robust framework for the prevention, detection, investigation and prosecution of cyber crimes across the nation. So today we are focusing on a topic that affects everyone, that affect me, you and those who are watching us live this session. Yes, we are talking about online financial security and safety. All of us are involved in online digital transactions, yes, isn't it? And it is very much important to know about when we do online transactions. It involves potential risks with it, right? So today we will focus on this only, and to throw light into this topic, we have panel of experts with us. I'm very pleased to welcome our first panelist, Mr. Deepak Kumar, Director of I4C, the Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center. Welcome, sir. Now I welcome Joint Director of NCERT, Professor Amrinder Behra. Namaste,
Namaskar,
sir.
Namaskar.
And now I would like to welcome Dr. Deepak Kumar, Cyber Intelligence Officer, I4C.
Thank you, ma'am. Namaskar.
So dear viewers, since this is an interactive session, if you want to ask any question and you want to share any experience with us, you can just simply call us on this number, that is 8800-440-559, and you can also mail us your query on this mail ID, cybersafety@ciet.nic.in. So as we start our discussion on online financial security and safety, I would like to ask our Director of I4C, Mr. Nishant ji. Finance plays a very important role in our country. So can you share the current situation in our country with respect to financial safety? Sir.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. To all our viewers, as we all know that presently our country has undergone a digital transformation. We are all talking about digital India, and with the boom in ICT, information and communication technology, today mobile phones and smartphones are in the hands of a very common man as well. So, if you see the last few years, or you can say a last decade, the government has put its emphasis on bringing a revolution in digital world, and we have a Digital India mission. Fortunately, it has borne good results, and we can see how we have digitalized in our lives in many various aspects, and the finance and our payment methods and all that, they are a very good example of this. But unfortunately, we were not ready for such a vast transformation at such a long, fast pace. So maybe we were not ready enough that such type of crimes or such type of problems will come up with the boom in this digital economy. When we talk about digital transfer payments and digital ways to collect money, to send and transfer money, so all these things have brought so many challenges also. I'll give you just a few data. Like if you see how much digital transaction we are doing. So, if you see the data of 22 and 23, means 1 year, 22 to 23, in India we have done 14,000 crore of digital transactions. I am giving you a number. This many digital transactions have taken place, 14,000 crore in 1 year. And now if you say what volume was, if you want to have an idea of what volume of amount, how much money was transferred in this way, then I will give you a data like UPI transactions form a major part of all the digital transactions, and they are almost 62% of what digitally we are transferring. So, out of that 62% of transfer is going on in through UPI. And if you see the data of December 23 alone, means in one single month of last year, we have transferred amount equivalent to 17.4 lakh crores. This much amount of money has been transferred through UPI transactions in one single month within India. So, when this much of amount and is getting transferred, and this much of this many numbers of transactions are taking place, then of course there are chances of cyber criminals that they can, even if they are penetrating to 0.1% or 0.01% of this, it will be a huge money. And therefore, as you have been already introduced here, like what is I4C. So, if you see I4C, Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center, it was launched in 2019 only, and recently in 2021 we launched one portal. That portal is called NCRP, National Cybercrime Reporting Portal. So, where anybody who is suffering any type of financial or any different type of cybercrime, they can come and they can lodge their complaints online. In case of financial such type of crimes, when your money is getting lost or getting in the hand of somebody who is unauthorized to access that, in that case the 1 hour time is called golden hour. Means if suppose within that time we are taking action, there are chances that money can be saved. So, to make that process quick of you to lodge the complaint, getting action taken, we have also got a helpline number 1930, which you can dial immediately and lodge all the complaints related to such financial crimes or irregularities that you are encountering. So, if you want to understand how this crime is has spread across the country, just like a pandemic, you have seen how people were getting affected. So, in the same way, if you see, per day we are receiving more than 5,000 complaints on our NCRP portal. And if you see the total data, if I talk about the complete year, if I say in 2022 means last to last year, we had almost 11 lakh complaints on our NCRP portal, which was exactly, if I say, it was 10 lakh 80,000. And again now in 2023, if you see, the rate has increased, and now the overall, if you see the complaints that were lodged, they were 16.4 lakhs complaint in a year. So, now you can think of, and if we always should note that whatever complaints are coming, they are not the total number of cyber crimes taking place. Basically, they are a part of that which are being reported. The volume and the numbers may be more than that. So, you can understand how this has spread across the country, and how it is taking the most of the citizen in its making them victim of these type of crimes. So, if you say 5 to 6,000 complaints daily, now when I say 5 to 6,000 complaints daily, or if I say it is 16.4 lakh complaints in last year alone, it consists of different type of cyber crimes, where you can have financial crimes, you can have social media related crime, hacking, ransomware, online gambling, betting, then you have cryptocurrency and cyber terrorism. All these type of crimes are there, and every day a new type of modus operandi is evolving. Like recently you must have heard terms like digital arrest, you have heard terms like cyber kidnapping. So, all these things are taking place. But if you see, out of all those, the major chunk of the reported crimes belong to the financial sector. Means the financial irregularities, the financial crime that is taking place using this cyber space is much more prevalent as compared to other type of complaints. Maybe others are reported less, but but financial thing, if you see, it is more than nearly 80% I should say of the total reported crime. So, if I say there are 16.4 lakh complaints in a year, you can understand 80% of this belongs to financial crime. So, you understand now why I was giving you all this data, because now you understand how much we have to be it is important to look into and think of keeping yourself safe while you are doing financial transactions using these online platforms, online media. Now if I say the rate of increase, if you say, whereas we are talking about financial crimes taking place each and every year, but the rate of increase, even if you see, the rate of increase of financial crime is 89% if you compare it from 22 to 23. The last year it was more than 120%, it was near 116% or so, but now the baseline was up in 2022. From there also we have increased to 89%. So now the question is like, what type of financial crimes people are suffering from, and how we are getting victim to such crimes despite knowing the fact that these type of crimes are taking place and they are much common nowadays in the cyber domain. So I think we all come into the trap of these type of financial crime area, because of, I should say, most of us sometimes come into greed, or sometimes we come into like to get more money in a smaller time, in a shorter period of time, because we are getting every day, we are getting messages like investment scam, investment, they are asking us to invest, and then they are telling you within few months or few weeks your money will get doubled, you will get tripled. There are certain type of online games or sometime online contests, they say you will invest, you will get your money doubled. So these type of investment scams, they are one type of financial crime that take place. Another one is part-time job. You all must be getting messages like click and earn. So they say you only have to go and rate a particular company, you have to give 4-star or 5-star rating and we will give you money for that. People come into that trap. They share their account details. Initially they will be given some money, 100 rupees, 200 rupees, 300 rupees, 1000 rupees, and then people feel that now it's very good way to get money, and so they open up more and they even put their hard earned money to stake, so that in a in a greed that it will become double or triple in a few very short period of time. So those type of things are there. So part-time job scam, investment scam. Then there is instant loan scam. You must have heard about or must be getting messages like you have been approved loan of 20 lakh rupees, 5 lakh rupees, you have to do no paperwork, you will get the money instantly. So this is another type of scam, how the cyber fraudsters are cheating us or defrauding us. Then nowadays a new type of scam has emerged. I am telling you the modus operandi basically, so that you are aware of how these type of things are happening and you can make yourself more aware. So nowadays there is something called courier scam or the FedEx scam, which we say. What happens, you are getting a call that some courier from your side has come which is containing certain illegal type of things, and then you are being interrogated by a fake police people, fake custom people, and then they will be asking you to pay some money for that. So people are bound to pay that money to them, and then they are suffering huge financial losses, and this is very common now. And then there is some type of payment, this financial fraud which is taking place through this biometric method, using those payment systems like Aadhaar and other things. So they are exploiting these type of mechanism we are giving to facilitate the people for quick and easier money transfer. So those techniques and those tricks are exploited by these cyber fraudsters. But though I will again say, though these type of cyber crimes, financial cyber crimes are technology driven, but they all start from social engineering. So we all have to be very I can say we all have to be very much alert while dealing with such type of crimes, because most of the things, most of the times it is our own vulnerabilities, like we come into trap of earning huge money in a very shorter time, or some different type of they are giving us they are showing us certain good things, and then we are going into the trap. So I will say, if I say as per the data received by us, which are the top trending cyber crimes currently, then I will say the first one going nowadays is investment scam. That is number 1. Part-time job is number 2. Then instant loan is coming at number 3, and very recently we have seen surge in type of these courier scams, and then comes the biometric payment methods type of scams. So this I am telling the rate of increase. how the rate has increased. So we have to be very alert while dealing with such type of messages that we get, and immediately we need to not only block those numbers but also complain these type of suspicious numbers, because nowadays we have upgraded our this NCRP portal. This is that I told you, National Cybercrime Reporting Portal. The URL is www.cybercrime.gov.in. So in that portal, if you come, now we have integrated new facilities, like you can also include any suspicious number is there, any suspicious Telegram ID or any suspicious WhatsApp account which is trying to lure you in such type of financial gains in a short time, so that you are getting trapped and sharing your details. Then in that case you should come forward and register those complaints and those suspicious numbers, so that the law enforcement agencies can get the inputs, and then they can interrogate, they can investigate, and then they can take suitable action, so that many other people who can come in the trap, they can be saved. So this is all I wanted to say regarding this financial. I have just tried to give you a scenario what is going on in the financial domain right now, and how you have to be alert and save yourself from this.
Thank you so much, sir, for providing insights into the current situation on financial safety in our country. It is crucial to understand the situation. Now moving on, I have a question to Joint Director of NCERT, Professor Amrendra Behra ji. Sir, in India, we have larger population of youngsters and children. NEP also speaks about safety. So can you please highlight on the need for orienting teachers, students and other stakeholders on financial safety and security? So.
Thank you very much, Nupur. First of all, very good morning and namaskar to all the viewers, and also on all your behalf and on behalf of NCERT, let us welcome Sri Nishant Kumar ji, who is the Director I4C in Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India, and Sri Deepak Kumar ji from I4C, Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India, and also best wishes on World Safer Internet Day to all of you on all our behalf. And let us celebrate and sensitize the stakeholders to be safe on cyber world or in cyber world. And I must first of all endorse what Nishant Kumar ji has already highlighted about the safety and security. And thank you very much, Nishant ji, for highlighting these issues, because we have in Indian system of education, especially in school education, if we talk, we have 15 lakh schools in our country, more than 90 lakh teachers in the country who are only in schools, and including the higher education teachers, it will be maybe nearly 1 crore or more than 1 crore. And also we have more than 26 crore school children alone in the country, and together higher and school education 33 crore students in the country. So sensitizing the school heads, school teachers and students in general is a key concern. So the National Education Policy 2020 has given a lot of emphasis on school safety, because children, if they are in school, they should be safe. And also it talks, there are 2 dedicated chapters in National Education Policy 2020 which talks about use and integration of ICT and online education. So if students across our country are using a lot of internet and smartphones of their parents or teachers to know certain things, or to play games, or to take admission in some institutes for coaching or for schooling, even pay tuition fees also, and even get scholarship from different sources for their academic excellence and all. So similarly for teachers also, lot of incentives are given by state government and national government also as part of awards and citation. So many a times knowingly or unknowingly, children while playing games, so they take vital information related to their parents' bank account, and parents with good faith, they pass on to their kids and their smartphones also, but knowingly or unknowingly they pass on those vital information to some unknown person. So in a way they also come to a danger situation where the whole bank account is vacated, and also in a way that students commit extreme steps like take extreme step like suicide also in many cases it happen. So we need to stop that and also sensitize all teachers, all students across the country, and in collaboration with the I4C under Ministry of Home Affairs, we are taking a lot of steps. But I request all the stakeholders who are watching, all the teachers, students, teacher educators, school heads, so please do keep in mind whatever advice we are being given by I4C team.
Sir, and
from
also
Ministry of Home
every bank,
Affairs.
as we know that every bank says that bank doesn't ask for OTPs or any confidential information over phone calls in SMS. So we have to reiterate this to our children, so they should not share any important information with others, and until or unless that person is trustworthy. You can also, in that case, the student can only share their details with the parents. So what you have to say on this, sir?
You
Yes,
want
sir.
that particularly you are right, Nupur, that there are lot many people, they use bank accounts, and as Nishanji said, we are now using a lot UPI, even more than 10 transaction per day people are doing.
Yes.
So through that, so they need to be safe, and we need to give them proper advice. They also at their end need to take adequate precautions while doing this kind of transactions. Even another thing I will be linking with the parents, because if we talk about the 26 crore students, so if they have parents, so again we can say that around 75 crore people are involved in school education system alone out of 140 crore population in our country, and there are many adult non-literates also. So without any basic literacy, also they many a times do financial transactions with their smartphones. So we need to address their concerns also, and NCERT in a way we are working hard to put all these concerns in our syllabus and textbooks, whether it is financial literacy or in general cyber safety security related concerns for students, teachers and parents. And also we have recently the Ministry of Education, Government of India, they have launched Ullas mobile app. Ullas mobile app is a mobile app for adult learners. So they are also as a part of infusing literacy among them. So financial literacy is also one component which is being taken care of. Even NCERT is in the process of development of new syllabus and textbooks for school education based on the national education policy. So maybe by April we will be getting the other new generation of books apart from class 1 and 12, which new books are already there. So we are in a way working towards infusing these concerns in the syllabus and textbooks to reach out to every teacher, every head teacher, every teacher educator across the country. So I think it is not alone NCERT or alone I4C. We all together, parents, teachers, teacher educators, educational administrators and the public in general, we need to work together, converge all our work and responsibility, programs, policies and schemes. Then only it is not very far that the situation in cyber crime related issues will not be alarming for India. As Nishanji was saying, so nearly 5,000 cases of cyber crimes are reported. So there could be many unreported also. So let us join together and make it a reality to sensitize the stakeholders, because all of us we know prevention is better than a cure. So let us take preventive measures so that our children, our parents, our particularly teachers, teacher educators, they are not cyber crime victims, rather they are sensitized and informed users and of cyberspace, and they work cyberspace with comfortable situation. So that is needed, so that it is not only the quality of education will increase, the quality of human resource we are producing, they will also increase. Thank you very much. Over to Nupur.
Thanks. So Nishant sir, would you like to share your views on this, something on?
Thank you. Basically, very nicely explained and summarized in the context of school and students, like
Yes.
what type of financial implications can happen with those who are in the school or this type of educational field, like he rightly talked about the fee scams and different type of admission scams, so they can happen. So from my side I should say one thing, like what we expect from Ministry of Home Affairs when we are talking about security and cyber security, cyber safety basically I should say, for the citizen of the country, including the students and people from the academic side. Like first thing is one what I wanted to say is like we are creating a
Yes.
first thing is the syllabus, like curriculum what Bharat Sahab has talked about, like in the syllabus, like we are talking about very frequently about the environment, how we can conserve our environment, how we can save it, how we can clean it. So this has become a part of our curriculum. Similarly, the cyber part now, since it is going to become and already became, it has become an integral part of our lives. So the such type of things module should be included from at least from standard 6th onwards in the curriculum, so that the students as they grow, because now we can see mobiles in the hand of students from standard 3rd, 4th, 5th, like that. So they should be aware when while dealing and using the mobile phone. So in the curriculum I will request if, through NCERT to the government, that we should have particular chapters in each and every class. And right now you can see 10 or 20 years back we did not have a computer book in the schools. But now right from nursery we are having a computer education book in the hands of students. So we can have some chapter or small module of cyber safety, like how what precautions a student, a small children or a young or an adolescent children has to include while dealing with these type of financial things, or maybe using mobile, because other than financial, cyber bullying and adolescent students are suffering many other type of challenges using the internet, cyber world and the mobile phones, etc. Second is like my point was one request from all the NCERT trainers who are listening and watching this program. Like we are having a program running run by us, which is called cyber volunteer programs. So besides what you are doing, the trainers can become a cyber volunteer, and then they can propagate this further, taking a responsibility to join hands with MHA, being as a citizen also and as a trainer and as an educator or teacher also, that they can play a further role, not only being gaining the information themselves or telling a few students, but they can take it in a way that I have to spread awareness, maybe in a limited and their own capacity. But if everybody join hands, all the trainers come together who are listening and watching this, then we will have a good ecosystem in the country which is cyber safe type of thing. And third small request is like we are running a social media handle which is called Cyber Dost. So what we do there, all the latest type of modus, because we are getting a 5,000 complaints daily, we are analyzing them. So we are knowing what is the latest financial fraud or latest type of crimes, that modus operandi that the cyber criminals are adopting. So we try to put the latest things in the post, so that people are aware what is the latest which is happening, what is the latest way or modus operandi, so people are alert in time. So I will request all of you, all the trainers, and then the trainers can also again propagate this further to the students and their parents, that you all can follow the Cyber Dost handle for a better well-being of cyber safety and well-being of all the citizen of the country. So that is all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Definitely, if we follow and practice all this, that will help us to become a responsible digital citizen, definitely. So we must practice all this. And now I have one more question to Dr. Deepak Kumar, Cyber Intelligence Officer from I4C. Sir, as it is clearly explained that there is a need for orientation on financial safety and security. So being an expert in this area, can you share few precautions to be taken with respect to financial safety and security, and also guide us how to go about when we face some kind of issues?
Yeah, sure. So thanks first of all to inviting over here, and I would say like the top modus operandi, like how financial frauds are being happening, it is clear, it is covered in a very clear manner. Like you see investment based frauds are there, you can see, and any sort of frauds are there. Behind there is only one thing, which is called greed. And even though we know that like we should not share our OTPs, we should not share anything to any random person through over a call like that, but still people are sharing. And I'm saying that like whenever we get a complaint or whenever we see through the open source platform, many people even though know that ki sir galti ho gaya, like we fall into some trap like this, and we have shared through that thing. We joined some Telegram channels, we joined through these things. So various examples are also there through the screen. I would like to highlight in this method. First of all, like I would say, in this mechanism, the trend has been shifted from through call to mobile applications, because nowadays we are using mobiles, and in mobile phone we are using mobile applications, and we don't know exactly those mobile applications are using what kind of information. So pertaining to the same thing, like through Android phone or through any phone it could be, we are using different application, and after applications they have certain permissions, and these permissions somehow taking our contacts, sometimes they taking our SMS, or sometime maybe they take our gallery photos or whatever we are chatting through different instant messaging platform. So that is the concern which is there. So now ahead, when we see like this addiction part, addiction is very common. It could be any mean, it could be any situation like that. It could be through mobile phone, it could be through surfing internet. So on this safer internet day, we should understand exactly what kind of concern we are using, what kind of content we are browsing, what kind of application we are downloading, and whatever we are doing for the same thing. So when you see the simple example through the screen, basically like job frauds are very common. When you compare in India, like the many people, many students who actually looking for jobs, and they don't know exactly these jobs are coming from what platform. So some examples can tell you exactly that how these things are coming. So when you see like job fraud, when we are browsing any internet, like when we browse Instagram or Telegram or any sort of platform, or LinkedIn or any platform, generally we see some sort of logos are there. It could be from any company, it could be from Amazon, it could be from Flipkart, it could be from anything. So sometimes we think that information is coming from that company, and simply we apply those things and we go into the same. Like you can see a real example. I found some sort of content on some social media platform which shows that ki work from home jobs like this, and we see some sort of logos over there. We think that like this content is coming from that company. By the time when we click on the apply now option, then we do have, it goes to some different pages, and that page belongs to some well-known website, some social media website. And after that, when we clicking on WhatsApp, or you can say any button like this, then it goes to this WhatsApp, the last option. And further what is happening, that in further we start chatting with the person, and he or she claim that they are from that company and they are providing the jobs. And similarly, when we moving ahead, like similarly other examples, then we have Amazon part-time job fraud, Flipkart, it could be any company. I'm not pointing to these companies itself, but well-known companies, they are using impersonation, they're using their logos, and it's look like exactly that content is coming from that company or that basically organization. By the same time, when we click these link, it goes to some different platform, and after that this platform goes or end with this type of chats. And generally when we see these messages are coming from which number, it could be +91, it could be from +254, it could be from any different country code. We never know exactly who person with whom we are chatting with. If suppose somebody is putting logo of that company, we simply think that yes, maybe that representative from that company is behind that, who is chatting with us, and simply they may ask some information like what is your name, what exactly qualification you holds, and what is your academic everything, and finally they may ask like what kind of job you can do. And simultaneously maybe they can share some sort of links. The link, that URL, that phishing URL could be redirect to install some random application, and you never know exactly that application may lead to financial fraud. And how this can be happen, because the thing is what we looking for job from this platform, and simultaneously we end up with that WhatsApp chat or any Telegram chat where they may ask to do these all things, and finally we trap into these kind of situations. The question here is like, what happened after that when we install this suspicious application? When we say suspicious, it could be third party application. Third party application means that application APK, that APK file is an Android application package file basically, and that file maybe come through WhatsApp chat. They may say that ki sir, madam, I am calling from, or I am on behalf of that company, you please install this particular application, and after that we can do some further things basically. And once you install this application, you can see that may ask contact, that may ask SMS, that may ask anything. And now tell me one thing, like when we compare with the olden like situation where people are calling and they saying that, ma'am, I'm calling from so and so bank, and what is happening, like you have to update your like Aadhaar card or Aadhaar like biometric updates or KYC update. By the same time, we don't know exactly who is calling, and finally what happened, we give our consent to them, like yes, our OTP is this, our address is this. But now a time what is happening, these application simultaneously or silently taking our information such as contact, SMS, and when they having control on our phone or our internal information, then there is no mean to connect with us. And when they have SMS, so they may do anything, they may do what, like they may do transactions. Whenever the OTP comes on your phone, they may take your OTP, and that news will flash like that there is a no OTP based frauds are there, because people don't know exactly what they have downloaded. And simply it's come in various chat manner. You can see the screen like +880 number is there, it could be any number, and this fake numbers belongs to different things, and where people trap into some sort of situation. The point here is like, how do we understand exactly this is fraud? So first is very important, you think yourself, if any content is coming, if any job perspective or any investment perspective things are coming, because nowadays investment based frauds are too much peak like this, and people are investing huge amount of money through this crypto perspective and different angle. Sometimes they may ask to click or earn money by liking some videos, or they may ask to do some investment, you will get easy money in loan perspective or anything basically. And even though we are thinking that many people having their their account has been hacked on LinkedIn or social media platform, and there many fake profiles are there, they are claiming that they can help you, and simply you have to just pay some sort of monies over there. So they themselves they put something like that, people click to those basically profiles, they try to chat with them, they take small minimal amount to rectification or to clarify your account recovery perspective, and then what happened, then they block your account basically. So sometimes when you compare that number of individuals whose account has been hacked, then what happened? So first of all, we should very careful that if our password has been hacked, for example, or like we have to set our two-step verification, that is called OTP. So double authentication is very important. If somebody having your password, even though whenever you enter your password, it may ask that please enter your OTP, just like bank or just like WhatsApp. So similarly, when you have OTP, simply you only the authorized person who can log in through your handle through this platform. Similarly, fraudsters they have different mean, and they will come with different concern. For example, recently we have seen Ayodhya Ram Mandir perspective, various crimes we have seen where people are saying that Prasad, we have saying that VVIP entries ticket perspective, various Telegram or WhatsApp or any social media platform, there are various phishing websites were there, and people they think that yes, they are getting some sort of VIP ticket, they fill their forms and they try to think that yes, we got VIP tickets, we got so and so, and we will go to there, so like this. So similarly, sometimes this is called narrative. So narrative comes in anything, like in month of March, in month of April, if any festive seasons are there, they come with the festive seasons. If suppose any trending things are there like FedEx perspective, it could be these things like that. Now next is what about the advertisement based frauds are there. So when you see advertisements are very common nowadays, and whenever we see like something is freebies like that, some offers are there, we simply see, oh my god, yes, now we have to just go for the same thing. And now what happened that when we are greedy and when we opt that particular option or that service or that facility or that freebies, generally we trap. And finally what happens, suppose there is a watch of something that cost around 10,000 rupees, and whenever we see advertisement and we got that watch will be getting 500 rupees. So when you compare the proportion, that is very less. So there is 10,000 rupees and one is 500 rupees, people generally go for 500 rupees, and whenever they go for that 500 rupees, what happened that then simply what happened, they won't get any sort of things. Then that person, that the purchaser basically, he search again the customer care number of that company, or he will or she will try to check that Myntra, Meesho, whatever the ads were there basically, and they make a call. But they don't know exactly, whenever they make a call, that not goes to the concerned Meesho, Myntra or Amazon, Flipkart, whatever companies, they are the fraudsters who are sitting behind, and they say that yes sir, madam, tell me how can I help you. yeah, can you share me the print of that bill, can you share the work order, something like that. And suddenly what happened, they will create such type of situation where people think that yes, that is true, and somehow even though they lost around 500 rupees, but again by giving his own personal information, again they will lose a huge amount of money with the help of same thing. Then you heard a news that a woman from so and so place, she ordered some online sweets, then she lost some sort of money. A person doing some online booking of hotel, why? Because when they or find some sort of things which is freely available or less amount or in less costing perspective, then simply it's a greed basically, and somehow they don't know. So the answer is very clear, again very clear, that is awareness, and that is called literacy. So through this channel like this, today we got a good opportunity to convey our concern, like what are the top modus operandi into the area of cybercrime, into the area of financial fraud, even though what are the new things which is there. So you can see recently if any religious perspective things are going on, then they will say Kedarnath's helicopter booking seva, something like that. Again people come with new trend. So sometimes we should know exactly how to book these all things. Official websites are there. And again when we moving ahead, we have cyber extortion. When we say cyber extortion, blackmailing, it could be cyber sextortion. So similarly what is happening, that people, students, anyone, it could be anyone. It's not pointing to the people who are literate, it could be anyone. So what is happening, that many people are using internet, many people are using WhatsApp. Similarly, if somebody is saying that ki, would you come and chat on WhatsApp or video, people are doing, because they report their issues or incident on cybercrime portal, and whenever they report something, we from the portal, state police, state concern, they are saying that yes, the huge number of crimes are coming with pertaining to so and so. So how it is happening that? So sometimes many people or any person install some sort of fake application. By installing fake application, he or she also shared his concern, his SMS, his contact. So whenever some X person or like any hacker having our access of our contact, then he or she can able to send our content to any X or like our contact or relatives basically. Sometimes we think that how they got our contact. Similarly, when we install some fake application, that is the reason only. Second, we are using our photos on Instagram, on Telegram or any place like Snapchats, or you can say WhatsApp status. So whenever we see status perspective, we have to very careful about the privacy part. We are not taking care of the privacy angle, and similarly what happened, our data is gone, somebody morph our content, they try to send to our relatives or the contact person, and they are saying that if you are not able to pay this money, then we will leak your content. Sometimes they use generative AI deepfake, it is a very common topic. So deepfake is very concerned, ransom perspective they are asking, they create some such audio or video based synthetic content which looks real, and nobody can say it's fake basically in a general concern. So similarly they think that, oh, you are like this, and on that perspective we do what, we try to give the money to them. We don't know exactly what money, it could be 1000 rupees, it could be 10,000, it could be 1 lakh rupees. So by the time when we give the money, we are fueling them basically for cybercrime, and sometime when we fueling them for cybercrime, they can able to purchase new phone, new tactics, new evading concept like using VPNs. They can use such types of content where law enforcement may not able to collect or accountable or to find that person sometimes. So fake SIM, fake narrative, fake VPN, something like that, that is a really serious concern nowadays, which is for trapping these all things. Earning websites, I have already covered about the same thing. Earning websites is very common, and gaming perspective things are very common. Gaming addictions, gaming frauds, again it's good as well, it's bad as well. Addiction of anything is bad. But when we see for a good perspective, we have seen many people, they make their career in a gaming domain, no doubt. But when we do comparison, very few are there. So what about the rest one? So sometime gaming perspective, cyberbullying, risk of losing money, malware, privacy problems, hidden fees, these are the links. And you know that many suicides has been done. Sometime some person try to purchase good mobile, sometime he or she use his father's or relatives card to recharge, to purchase some sort of ammo or some sort of concern on to any gaming perspective. Even though we don't know exactly to play some game, maybe we download some third party application that is called mod based application. This moderate or this like modified, you can say, that application which is free somehow, they are like, suppose some applications are commercial, but using free you have to download from third party application. They download from different Discord, Telegram or any third party website, and when they download these things, they don't know exactly these customized, modified, backdoored application silently take your data, and after 1 month, after 6 months, if something comes in internet like some data has been leaked or some personal moment of that person has been leaked, that is the reason only these all concern. So using some cracked softwares, free softwares also a reason behind the same. And after that, privacy problem is again, like privacy is very important. Everybody would love their own privacy. So whenever we post something on social media, we should know exactly we are sending to whom, we are posting for whom. If you put your status on WhatsApp and if your number is public, then anybody can able to see your contact or your the profile pic which you have set. Similarly, you don't know exactly, maybe some random person can able to see your content by fake name. Maybe some person already added in your contact by different name, he or she can able to see the contact which is there. So teaching children, again a big concept, teaching children or teaching anyone, because gaming sector or these crimes are very common. It's not pointing to children or teachers or me or any person, it's pointing to anyone, because they need money, they need data. So data and money is the prime concern for them to collect, and then the blackmail. If you don't have money, then they will stop asking money to you. So that is also very important for the same thing. Now, and very last important concern, that is about the impersonation. Suppose we know that exactly if I am using some sort of things, so how much things we are using. So that is also very important for the same thing that is here. So impersonation perspective, that is again a very concern. Like if suppose somebody use my photo and put things over there on Facebook or any WhatsApp basically, then what is happening? Like maybe my friends know that person is me, and if suppose that hacker use my photo and try to ask my friend that, hi, I am Deepak Kumar and suddenly my account has been hacked and I am traveling so and so, kindly pay some sort of money or kindly do some sort of anything, any campaign is there, then what is happening? Then people, they don't know exactly, and simply they pay the money to me, like that hacker basically. And similarly what happened, then people don't know exactly what is happening. So sometime like if some money concern things are there, then we have to make a call. We just call them, confirm them. Sir, are you Deepak Kumar? Are you XYZ? Sir, you messaged me and you need some sort of money. That is called verification. So my point is that here, trust but verify. If you have trust, then the trust issues are there, but we do verify, then we have to make a call, we confirm. Similarly, it could be any medium. You can see email perspective, that is called business email compromise. So BEC perspective, many people lost huge amount of money. Few days back we have some news like some hackers use deepfake AI video or audio as well, and sometimes they don't know exactly, he or she pretend himself as a CEO of that company, and then what happened? The employees, they don't know exactly this is the real CEO or fake CEO, and simply they trap into these all things. Phishing frauds, again a very big concern. Phishing could be any mean. If there is a website called any banking website, SBI.com, it could be SBI like realSBI.com, SBI.co.in, SBI.co.in. So when we see SBI word, we think that it's a bank. It could be anything. So whenever we see any example perspective like Deepak.amazon.com or Amazon.Deepak.com, there is a big difference basically. So .com, like the domain, Amazon.com is a real. Deepak.amazon.com, there is a subdomain. So Deepak is subdomain of Amazon. So Deepak.amazon.com is a legit website. It could be, but Amazon.Deepak.com is not, because here the real domain is Deepak.com and Amazon is a page. So if new narrative will come, it could be Flipkart.Deepak.com, Bank.Deepak.com. So sometime we should understand exactly what is what. And very important, HTTPS give authority, or it says that the website is secure. It's not talk about the legitimacy of the website. It's like a person who is wearing, it could be a security guard wearing like a police dress. It's not like it's like a SSL. It's provide a security layer for the website. So whenever we do some transaction, it just encrypt our data and send to server. So that is the HTTPS role over here. So it's not like if any website is HTTPS, then it's legit website. It's safe website, but not legit one. So it's also very important for the same thing. Now talking about the mobile part, the mobile application. Again I am repeating, because more than 50% crimes where mobile applications play important role. And when we say important role, what is what? Because we don't know exactly when we study about trading part, when we are talking about dating part, when talking about beauty, like to changing or to do enhancement of some images basically, or you can say video joiner, video cutter, video like media perspective things which is there. Sometimes there are some application where you do some banking transactions, so we don't know exactly which are real. So sometimes we have to check from where we are downloading, that is one. What kind of data we are uploading, that is two. And whenever we have any issues, similarly we should not type or search on Google like customer care of SBI. Yeah, sometimes you may get real number because the number start from 1800 or any landline number, something like that. But the hackers do what? They put their own numbers on Twitter, on different platforms. So by the time these companies, they remove this content, but again these hackers try to upload this all platform. So whenever you make a call, you're not assured that yes, the person you're talking, he is a real one. Point number two, don't give this information through until unless you confirm them exactly they are from the real place. Otherwise what happen, you may install some random application, you may give some random data to them, that is very common. So sometimes these things are very clear for the same thing. And now at the last, it is very important to know what happened. So my very simple concern, which I would say, satarkata, basically your vigilance, your awareness is very important. Awareness comes when you know these things. So when we see like we should not greed, we should not in fear, we should not do I think lust is also very important concern, one of the factor for losing of money in this financial domain. So greed, lust, fear, these 2-3 pillars are there, which is the main pointers where people lost their money. So what is happening if something is there for freebie perspective, be careful. Just like we have seen various platform, that is one. Second, whatever you download from anything from Google Play Store, even sometimes Google Play Store you download any application, you can check the reviews, what exactly reviews they are pointing, check the ratings which is there. If little bit information, you can check exactly what permission they are asking. If any permission is there, if any issues are there, you should avoid these things on real, maybe it can take your data which is there. And the like my morning time, like recently we discussed about different modus operandi, then what happened? Then again, if suppose you're not able to save yourself, then try to make call 1930. It's a helpline number, cyber helpline number, cyber crime perspective. Any financial fraud, that is the main concern, because if you report that issue timely manner, then maybe your the amount basically which siphoned, it can be freeze. Otherwise, if the hacker they can able to withdraw that money or transact that money from multiple layers, then chances are very less. So immediately try to use this number. These numbers basically operate by state cyber cells, state nodal officers, state concern. We ministry, we try to facilitate the functioning of that number that is concerned. Second is about the reporting through the portal that is called cybercrime.gov.in. That is a portal which can help to report. So sometime what happened that maybe you're not able to cheated by some person, maybe some person attempt you like sir I am calling from this, and now you got to know that he is cheater like this one. You can report such thing as well. So now we have separate window for the same thing. We have separate window to report suspect from like different medium. It could be WhatsApp, it could be Telegram, it could be any social media platform. You can also report the fake website. So as soon if you report the fake website, as soon you report to the fake suspect detail, immediately we try to block, we try to stop, we try to investigate, we try to send to the concern. So if we cut these things from the root, then chances are very high to prevent other people to trap into the cybercrime. So this is a very flagship initiative, I would say, from the Ministry of Home Affairs, from I4C, where timely reporting and vigilant perspective things if you do, then predictively we can able to stop or control this cybercrime basically. And third point is about the reporting again. Sometime what is happening, like you can also report or request on to their own platform. Suppose you have cheated or you have issue with Paytm, for example. So go to Paytm, they have a help and support option. Similarly, Amazon, Flipkart, you go to their page itself, they have help and support. You should not go to the customer care number and try to something which is, I would say, sometimes many hackers they do these all things. Many people use Twitter. They post on Twitter like by tagging something. You don't know exactly which, suppose you want to tag airline. You don't know exactly which airline handle is what. Suppose Indigo is there. Indigo 1, it could be real. Indigo main is there. So sometime by tagging some, maybe you tag wrong person. And if suppose somebody use the Indigo logo by the fake handle, then we think that it's an Indio. So sometimes digital literacy is also very important to know exactly number of followers, blue ticks and everything. And remember, nowadays what is happening that many people, fake fraudsters also use blue ticks, or sometimes many hackers impersonate or they hack or hijack someone's blue tick account and they try to hack or to post something to show that they are the real one. So sometimes it is very important as well for the understanding perspective. And last, very important, we have GAC. So grievance is also very important to report. Sometimes Facebook, Google and these platforms not able to respond you. So we have also the websites where people can report through that thing, and immediately grievance officer respond. And it is very sad to say that the figure of grievance reporting is very less. It's still not in 4 figure, still in 3 figure. In this situation. So sometimes we should also know exactly how to report, what to report if suppose any concern which is there into the area of cybercrime. So this is about the modus operandi, and last, which is very important for, that is called cyberdost port handle. Cyberdost, CYBERDOST, cyberdost handle. Cyberdost available on various platform. It could be WhatsApp, Telegram, Twitter, everywhere, YouTube, people. Now, if you follow these, you will get to know the latest modus operandi. So now I am saying a latest modus operandi or latest crime. You may see that some film stars like some cricketers or some politicians, they are talking about investment base. Yes, I have invested so much amount of money, and if you also invest this money, then you will become like this is this. You have to just play, you have to download this application and you will earn this money. So sometimes we see like if a big picture of celebrity is talking about these things, then what happened? Then we think that yes, we have to also invest the same money onto the same thing. And then what happened by investing, and they say that yes, you will get good money. Then we do invest, we join Telegram channels, we join their WhatsApp channels. Some person may talk and they will advise you, sir, madam, you have to do this all. And finally what happen, if you invest 1 rupee, you will get 2 rupee, you invest 3 rupee, you will get 5 rupee. Startingly you will get good money. By the time when you invest 100 rupees, then simply they block your account and they may say that your KYC is not done, you can't withdraw your money. So when you lost your 100 rupees, then you come into picture, then you go to police, then you go to cyber cell. Then what happened? By the same time, during this time, they use your money and siphon to different account, then these things are done. So this is very common tactics where people don't know. So when they lost their money, then they come to us. So these things are there for the cybercrime perspective. So that is very important. Awareness is the key. I am telling you, awareness is the key. There's no second technological things, human things can be prevent yourself. They can prevent, no doubt. But if you are aware with financial frauds or cybercrime, it can help you in various means. So that is from my side.
Thank you so much, Dr. Deepak Kumar, for this piece of information. And now I would like to thank to all our panelists for sharing your valuable insights and suggestions on the crucial topic of online financial security and safety. As we conclude this session, always remember the power to spend wisely and securely lies not only in financial decisions but also in awareness. So stay vigilant, stay informed, and together we can contribute to a safer online environment. Thank you so much for joining us today. Now I am Nupur Kulshresht signing off. Take care. Namaskar.